Where is this at? Let's see if this works here today. Alright guys, we're doing a little warm up here. I was just playing a couple of hands this morning, and the hilarity of what I was watching, I just had to fire it up here. So this is not an official stream. We're starting the challenge on Monday, but I'm gonna play for a little bit here, dip my toes into the waters, show you guys kind of what's been going on over the last couple of days with this, and hopefully it is a fun little hangout session. Let me make sure I have delay on, because delay would be good. Where is this? I'm so over the hill on streaming in general. Is it streaming? I think it is. I think we're probably good. I'll double check here. Maybe it is. We'll find out soon enough. Alrighty guys, well if you're here, welcome. We are already getting some some pretty incredible hands that let's see, how do I do this actually? How do I show this? Oh, I see, okay. I'm just doing this on my own accord this morning. My team obviously not awake yet at 5 a.m. So once you're in kind of dad mode, parent mode, you get up extremely early. At least I have. And so my team is not going to be quite ready for preparing this, but I don't think I need my team just to be able to fire up just a rando stream on my channel. Seems like it should be fine. Let me just make sure this is live though, guys, before we get going. There's something about talking to a camera where you're actually not live that's really tilting. So I'm just gonna wait here. I have a little delay in effect. Okay, this guy, this Mad Hatter guy, the name is extremely appropriate. Some of the hands I've been playing versus this person, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, we do not want to bluff with this hand. I want to show you guys a couple of these hands, just to highlight the true absurdity of what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna move myself over, I guess. I don't really know if it matters that much. Okay. I need to. Why is this not going? By the way, the big drawback to this site is that the software is terrible. I do believe that they are going to fix stuff, but like, why am I on hand 83 out of 82 right now? What's going on with that? That makes no sense to me. I can't even go back. Help! I can't even go back and look at those hands? Well, you're gonna have to trust me, I guess. Where is this thing? What the heck? Why can't I go back? I can't even show hand. This worked before. That's weird. This isn't working now. Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is also clearly not working. 0 hands, 0% VVIP. That seems likely. Seems pretty likely, guys. All right. I can sign into chat. I don't know. I can just chat on my. I can just chat on the side here. I think it. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to show you some of these crazy hands. I did take some pictures. Can I show pictures? Can you see anything that pops up in that stream? I want to know. Let's see. If I go like this. No, you can only see stuff that pops up in the window, which is probably good for me that you can't see random stuff. Okay. How am I gonna share this? And are we live? Put myself back in the corner over here. Okay, we got a classic under the gun limp rolling in, as we do when we're 200 blinds deep. You got to get your under the gun limp range going. And now we have an isolation raise from someone playing on 2/3 of a stack. We are seated on the button, but we're going to let it go. Now, I said before that this is like stepping into a time warp. That actually might not be. That might not be enough. Because oh guys, we have an all-in. This is perfect. We have a limp under the gun. Oh, and I want to okay, that's gonna get the job done. Nice, good isolation raise, good jam, just kind of good play from everyone there. I don't understand what's going on this site, frankly. It defies logic. Okay, we got a nice button limp going here. Only the best and the brightest on Club WPT. Oh, I should have played this one. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this because it is real money. I remember playing 2-5 Zoom on Stars and thinking, wow, this game is really tough. And those stakes were actually much lower than this. I think that in like any civilized part of the world, this would probably... I don't think you actually could get this soft. Like, I think 1 cent, 2 cent on Stars is considerably tougher than the highest stakes on Club WPT Gold. I mean, I can narrate this. You can watch it. You can see what's going on. It is something else entirely. I don't understand. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Okay, good. The stream did go live. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get some shouts in the chat here. Good. You people can enjoy this with me. How's it going, guys, in the chat? Okay. I'm gonna like move some stuff around a little bit. Let's go like maybe this a little bit. Let's get that URL out of there. Okay. Clean it up. Clean her up a little bit. Also, it's kind of weird that I'm like a square, right? Isn't that a little weird? Whatever, I guess. Doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, maybe actually getting the URL doesn't help. Who knows? Professional streamer over here. Okay, we're just gonna go back to normal. Who cares? This is a warm-up stream anyway. How's it going, guys? Got a few people in the chats. How's it going? This is just a little warm-up, little something from me to you guys. Honestly, I'm mainly just sharing my concern for these people. The hands thing still not working? Yeah, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Okay. Yeah, we got your classic 30 blind limp in the hijack. And then we got the button limping in behind. You gotta limp in behind, guys. Absolutely got to. Absolutely got to. Oh no, Mad Hatter is gone. I'm gonna miss him. Gone, but definitely not forgotten. I want to show some of the hands that were played versus this guy, because it's just insanity. It's just there's no way to like fully comprehend this. Where can I put this? That I guess I could just. No, I can't pick up the hand. Oh no, I have share. I took a screenshot. That's right. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe okay. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of hands. I think I know what to do for this. I think I can figure it out. I hope I can figure it out. Maybe I can. Oh, this table's dying. That's okay. Shorthanded is good. Shorthanded is good. Let me just bring up these screenshots because I want to show you guys some of the stuff that happened. It really just defies logic, and I need someone to share in my misery. So let's just do that. Okay, let's see. Open this folder. Professional streamer over here. Okay. It's too bad Mad Hatter's gone. That really would have been something. Okay. Is this one? No, that's not one. Where is this? Oh, organized by date. Okay, here we go. Okay. I want to know what happened here. All right, let me just. I'm gonna do a few stories. I'm gonna show you the story of Mad Hatter. Okay. I'm gonna change windows for a second. You're not gonna see me playing, but it's okay. It'll be easy. So you're gonna see. Okay, you can see this, right? I think you can. All right. So this was a hand I played a little earlier today against the Mad Hatter. And for those of you that don't know, on Club WPT Gold, people play as if this is play money. The action in this hand was I raised. I believe I got a couple of callers. flop was 10-8-7. I faced a lead from Mad Hatter who had 10-5. I raised, he called. Turn was a 3, I barreled, he called. And the river was a 7, and I jammed. And this guy could not have beaten me into the pot faster. I think he might have been shaking with excitement of the fact that he had 2-pair. So, in retrospect, I like my bluff a lot less. But again, he did have top pair. That one's not that crazy. Okay, but let me show you where this went, because it did not end there. Next up, can you see this one? No. Next up, okay. This one blew my mind. My mind, just blown. Look at this one, guys. Wait, why can't I click this now? What happens if I do this? Okay, that's streaming. Okay, I'm gonna go over to a new window. Look at this one. You guys are gonna think to yourself, how is this possible? Again, look at this professional streaming setup that we have here. You're looking at a black screen and me. Absolutely incredible. I'm gonna make a punty call while I'm doing this on the side. Okay, photos. Okay. So this one, I opened from the low jack. Yep, I recognize this is probably not a low jack open. But you know, we're putting in some reps. We're getting some hands in. We're dipping our toes in. I triple barreled. And I got called down by ace-5. It is totally possible I'd be bluffing with a hand that's better than his. Ace-5. Not even a pair. I mean, I guess to be fair, he had a pair of kings, so what are you going to do? But my god. So, anyway, this guy has really been owning my soul, but now he's gone. So, hopefully he's in a better place. He will be missed. Gone, but not forgotten. And, yeah. Alright, let me get a couple shots in the chat here, guys. A couple shout-outs. Ooh, we're going to go for a 3-bet, guys. We're going for a 3-bet. Versus this guy. This guy's also pretty crazy, okay? So just be warned. Uh-oh. We're going in for a flop bet. Oh god. Alright, I think we can check fold this. I think we can just put it in the check fold. It seems fine. Not a turn we like to barrel. Nice, okay. I'm out of there. Let me off the hook. Thank the Lord. Okay, I was going to talk to the chat a bit, I think. I was going to talk to the chat. Just doing a little warm-up stream here today, guys. If you're just joining us. Let's see what we got in the chat. We got some friendly faces. What kind of AI bots are these? That's a great question. You would think that they are bots, but I think they're people. That or they're bots and they're Club WPT is just trying to make us money. But yeah. Wow, Joe Ingram won. This is funny. Joey and I, we actually have exactly opposite sleep schedules. So when I wake up, he is still awake, and then he sleeps while I'm awake during the day, and then vice versa. So we actually together we sleep about 2/3 of the whole clock cycle, which is good. So this is part of our brief overlap where we're both awake. Shout out to Joey. Doug will roast their play until everyone is playing GTO. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so we've got a little cutoff limp. We got a little small blind ISO. I think the fishiness level is about to drop, but it's okay. Still should be some fun stuff. I did not answer the 1099 question. I'm not a tax attorney, believe it or not. I actually do not professionally do taxes. So I'm actually gonna tweet this link out. Okay. We're doing a little warm-up stream and hanging out. Okay, I'm gonna fold this. Just gonna tweet it. That'll be fine. Okay. All right. So what was going on here? Okay. All right. Back in the mix. Thank you guys for people that tuned in for this random piece of shit. Why are you guys awake? Why is anyone awake at this time? It begs many questions. Oh, Mad Hatter's back! Yes! Okay. Now we're cooking. You gotta call, because if you hit the 6, it's just too valuable versus the Mad Hatter. Oh god, are we gonna bluff this? I think we have to. We're going in. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why? Why do I even do this to myself? It really is questionable. But there you have it. So, okay, Mad Hatter's back. He's gonna limp in the hijack. We got a button ISO. This guy is 5222 over 13k hands. That's definitely a thing. Why can't I see his stats, but not some of these other people's stats? What's going on with this? What's going on? It's a weird quirk to the website that you right-click and you can see everyone's stats. Yeah, it's a weird quirk. Yeah, so just to catch everyone up to speed on, I'm gonna put a little Instagram story together. I'm not great with the social medias these days. I'm too old, but it's probably good to. Hey, what's up, Instagram? Doing a little warm-up stream over here. We are playing on Club WPT Gold. We have things happening today. We have this guy. This guy is just fucking my life up. But anyway, we got stuff happening. You want to come hang out, whatevs. Hey, what's up, Instagram? Doing a little warm-up stream over here. We are playing on Club WPT Gold. Hey, what's up, Instagram? We are doing a little early morning warm-up stream session, and this guy's just just wrecking my life. This Mad Hatter guy. This guy is he's just pillaging. He's lost back some buy-ins elsewhere, but we're playing some poker. If you want to come hang out, warm-up stream over on YouTube. See you over there. Hey, what's up, Instagram? We are doing a little early morning warm-up stream session, and this guy's just wrecking my life. This Mad Hatter. This guy is all right. Cool. Now I feel like I did some good promotion, and I'm locked and loaded. So this is not part of the challenge yet. We are just kicking it. We're just going to talk about some stuff. What do we got going? I'm going to give a few shouts in the chat here. Casolo, is SE equivalent to $1? Yeah, it's like, look at this great action, by the way, guys. See, the problem I have in these hands, I just want to isolate everybody, because look at this. Should I limp? Do I limp in here? I think you limp. I think this is a limp. Someone get the charts out. Get your charts out, guys. What do you do when two gigantic whales, recreational players on Club WPT limp in? What do you do? Ah! Oh, no! What an asshole. We're over here, trying to have fun. Probably should have just folded. I'm gonna play our A game, everybody. Anyway, you still can't show old hands on this, right? Huh? Nope. Because we're one hand too far ahead. Can't go back. Probably a thing they should fix. Alright. What do we got going, everybody? We got some people coming in. That's nice. What do we got? The noises are annoying on this chat. Should I turn them off? Is it? What do you guys? I'll let you vote. Would you rather have my things on or off? You can pick. I don't mind either way. And then maybe this I'll just make full screen again, because it's kind of weird with this black bar at the bottom. No? Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Again, professional streamer. Professional streamer, you know? That's what I do. But I'm hoping to just get out there and use code Doug. That's really kind of what this is all about. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Small, little early morning session. I was looking at optimal streaming hours, and I realized that they're the opposite hours from what I'd like to do. Like, I'd like to stream, I don't know, 6 or 7 a.m., maybe 8 a.m. Central most days to like, I don't know, I might stream until like 5 or 6 p.m. Maybe lots of 10-hour streams, some 12-hour streams, all that kind of stuff. And then I looked at optimal Twitch streaming hours, and it says, oh, it's optimal to stream from like 4 p.m. to like 2 a.m. So basically, I'm planning on doing this challenge for hundreds of hours in the worst possible time slot, because again, I am a professional streamer. Not sure if I told you guys about that. I'm not sure you heard about this. Not sure if you've used code Doug. Whether you have or not, I can confirm that I, in fact, am playing on the dustiest site in the universe. It's got actually maybe the worst software and the worst players. Maybe there's like a software to player ratio, right? Better the software, better the players. This thing's a potato. We're playing on potato. By the way, shout out to Club WBT. Really appreciate working with me. I'm glad to get there and promote the brand. And I'm going to do my best to represent the company. Well, I'm not part of the company. But yeah, their site sucks. So, brutal. Anyone over there, you spent $5 million on a bunch of gold passports, but what did you spend, like $50 on this platform? Maybe take some of that passport money. I'm just saying. Oh, we got pocket jacks. Maybe take some of that passport money and perhaps put it on, I don't know, something else. Maybe like some development could be good. I digress. Okay, we've got the Mad Hatter. This is it. This is why we play poker. We're going to stack this idiot. I'm really hoping Magnolia doesn't get in there because I'm going to have to call a jam, but yeah, I mean, we're going to have to isolate Mad Hatter. Here we go. Here we go. This is where we make our bread. All right, we're kicking this off slow. I'm actually going to go really small. Keep him in there. If he's got us, he's got us, guys. I've played too much with this guy. If he's got us, he's absolute. There we go. Okay, wow. A fold. I think of what hands could fold here. 7-3 of diamonds. What kind of odds could I get on 7-3 of diamonds there for the Mad Hatter? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, a little insomnia. Shout out to Uncivilized Ogre. You know, man, I have a tough time sleeping at night. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I just can't go back to bed. So I feel your pain literally, and there are some things that help. Being active helps. Eating well helps. Reasonable amounts of caffeine help. Anyway. Can you guys hear me well? Sound good? Stream's good? Stuff's happening? I'm going to close the door to my outside area. Okay. Okay. Alright. Trent Warren, what's up, man? Overlimp, yep. Greasings from Van Island. I assume that means greetings. Jimbo says, Doug, when are you coming to Australia to play? That's a great question. I'm planning on going out there 2014 and 2015. So you'll see me out there for those. And then after that, probably not again. It's just too far, man. I got kids now. I got a family. I got mouths to feed. I have code Dougs to get into some browsers. And got the Lodge Championship Series going. By the way, in case you guys have not seen this, you heard about this. We have our main event going today. This is it. This is the big one. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. Do you guys want me to tell you a story? I think you like stories. Okay, let me do this. You guys can see this, right? Yeah, you can. Okay, so Lodge Championship Series. Nice. All right, let me tell you about the history. Let me make sure I'm not fooling anything. Okay, the history of this event. So this is our series. So far, we've covered everything, and I'm really proud of our team. We've done a great job. We're not losing money, but here we go. Starting today, 26th, the main event begins. There's a 3K blind with $1 million guarantee. Now, in the past, we've run this event 3 times. All times it was at 2 million, and we overlaid significantly twice. One time, we showed up in the morning, and our entire parking lot had been roped off because our landlord had updated our parking lot on the morning of a $2 million guarantee. We overlaid 400K. I'm just saying maybe another day for the parking lot. I'm just saying. We've put it on Mother's Day. We've put it right before WSOP. We've had structures where 40% make day 2. We've had the parking issue. We've had, you name it. I mean, really, you name it. We just hit, yeah. So anyway, the point is, we've had tons of issues there, and we are going to cover this year, Lord willing. A lot of people in town. Should be fun. There's a high roller as well. Maybe I should play that. People get really upset when I final table my own tournaments, though. Maybe I should just play cash. I don't know. Anyway, look, my perspective is getting pretty warped here because I thought that Lodge tournament's the softest poker I've ever played. Now it's really up for debate. I think in that 3K, people are going to be trying harder than this. But again, in terms of playing a 3K tournament, it is about as soft as it's going to get. You are going to be playing poker versus Texans. I don't know, oil money or something. Okay. Yeah, 370 people in here, only 30 likes. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. I just did myself. Am I supposed to? Excuse me. Sorry, one sec, guys. Oh, my nose is... Had some... I don't know. Been sick lately. Got really sick randomly. Excuse me. I'm sick for like a week. But we're back. We're back and we're better than ever. My team is gonna wake up and they're gonna be like, Doug, why did you just like randomly stream at 4 or 5 a.m. yesterday? Like, or this morning? And I'm gonna say it all started with Mad Hatter, who's now broke. Looks bad for the Mad Hatter. Big Pot Energy. Joey, I appreciate you tuning in. You know, I actually had a little call with Joey last night, chat, to come clean. I don't know if that's coming clean. We're gonna do a pod in the near future here. So always good to catch up with my boy Joe Ingram. And talk poker. Talk about what's happening in Vegas, the new Venetian stream. Talk about what's happening with Lodge. Talk about what's happening with Club WPT Gold. Talk about what's happening with online poker. Just all the good news. Always good to hang out with your buddies, you know. What stakes are you playing? I am playing, I don't know, I think it's real money. I think it's real money. See that dollar sign next to the stack? That indicates money to me, but frankly, I don't know. Oh, Mad Hatter's all in. I'm rooting for him. Definitely rooting for him. Voice is good. That's good. Greetings from Croatia, Doug. Always nice to watch you play live as much as can be learned by doing that. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Croatia. Do appreciate that. Your mic sucks like the site software. I appreciate that too. Nice. It's good. It's good. Welcome. Ooh, Pocket Jacks again. Oh, shoot. Oh, this guy's so deep. Oh my god. What happens here? Please 4-bet and I can just fold. No! Look, I don't play ring, but I feel like there's got to be a cold 4-bet, right? It's got to be a little bit bigger. I don't know. Alright, 190 it is. Oh no, it should be bigger, I think. 210. 210. Oh, we're going to call a jam. We're going to hate it. We're going to absolutely hate it, but we're going to call a jam. We're going to hate it. But it could be ace-king. Uh-oh. Called. Ugh. Gonna kick this off with a very small bet on the flop. I think I'd bet range here on the flop. If there's any hand to check, it's jacks, but I'm just gonna bet my whole range. Queen turn. I think we'd actually check range here. Don't have that many queens. Check, check. Oof. Oof. Well, at least we can just check fold this one. Please have tens. Oh, we are in so much trouble, guys. Yeah. It's okay. Easy fold. Easy, easy fold. But you, I mean, I don't think there's anything we could really do there. Doug, why is GTO Wizard open? I don't have anything open. Oh, this is funny. This is a funny story. So, the other day I was trying to post this picture. I don't know, did you guys see this? I'm sure a lot of you did. But I'm just gonna fold a jack here. Just let me go. Let me show you this. I posted this on on Instagram and some other places. Playing my first Venom today, and obviously if you look good, you can see like, you know, I got all like I'm making fun of these ACR posts, right? Tables in the corner, you get the flop put in. But the toughest part about this was Lucid doesn't let you open the program with ACR open. Only GTO Wizard does. So I actually had to take a picture of my own software and put it up. And I'm like, damn, it's actually really hard to cheat with Lucid, you know? So, but at the same time, GTO Wizard does have a few measures put into place, so that's good. All right, we're gonna isolate this button limp because we have a playable hand and our opponent is limping in, limping in. There we go, ready for a flop? I am. We're gonna kick it off with a flop bet. This guy is a little spazzy. It's a little spazzy. I feel like one of the nice things on this site is you can feel how spazzy people are pretty quick. And I think we're gonna just give this up. I don't hate barreling, frankly. I really don't. Yeah. Is Doug on drugs? Nope, unfortunately this is just me. Just me. Okay. Yeah, this is the single tabling challenge. Although, word on the street is we could actually get some shorter-handed tables. So, I'm probably going to see what we can do. If we can get some heads-up tables going, that would be excellent. Absolutely excellent. If you guys have not seen the video I posted last night, I'm doing a $100,000 challenge in 1 month, one tabling. Unless they up the tables. If they up it during it, that would be incredible, but I don't think that's likely. So we're going to one table for a month, and I'm going to win $100,000 and give it all away to you guys. That's the game plan. That is the game plan. Doug, are you coming back to the Counter-Strike streets? Unfortunately, that's going to be a no from me, dog. So here's the problem. I struggle to do anything competitive just a little. I go ham. And the problem with Counter-Strike is I just go ham, and then I'm spending all of my time on it. And then I can't do other things, and it just wasn't healthy for me. So I'm off the Counter-Strike. I'm off the CS. I am playing poker on the internet for they keep telling me this is for real money. I can't say I've withdrawn yet, and frankly, I don't actually think I've even won money. I've taken some really bad beats. Should I tell you bad beats? Should I tell you about my bad beats I've taken? How much have I deposited? I think I've deposited 4K, 4.5K, and I have like 6K. No, sorry, 5K, 5.2K. So yeah, basically I'm basically break even. But yeah. Hey Doug, what was poker like in the 1900s? I'm gonna guess soft. That's my prediction. I'm gonna guess that poker in the 1900s was soft. What do you guys think? Soft? Does me shuffling chips annoy you guys? Probably can hear that, can't you? I always shuffle chips on my desk for some reason. I don't know what it is, like an old habit. Actually, this is funny. So I was going through some drawers, I don't know, 6 months ago or something, and I just found all these $1 chips from various casinos. And you know, Bellagio, Wynn, got all kinds of stuff in here. The Rio, may she rest in peace. How did I? Bill's Gambling Hall. We got some Bills. Who remembers this one? Bill's Gambling Hall. Check that out. So basically, I just say, ooh, should I think about this? I'm just gonna call. Just going to call this time. Ah, oh, should have 3-bet. Shame and regret. Only 2. Shame and regret, guys. Okay, we're gonna have to start spicing this up. Oh, it's getting spicy already. Okay. I think we got a raise. I'm not a professional poker player these days, but in my professional opinion, this is a raise. Get like some 2 pairs, some draws, some top pairs. If he jams, though, I'm gonna be pretty fucking unhappy. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That was exactly what I wanted to see. All right, Vegas Mirage. 3 stacks of high society. I'm all in. 3 stacks of high society. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. My name is Doug Polk, aka Code Doug, aka your boy, aka Club WPT Shill. Welcome. Oh, fold. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. But on the bright side, we want some money, you know? Doug's a goof. I try and keep it light. Keep it light, keep it fun, keep it fresh. This guy's tilt 3 betting, nice. Doug, do you think the 6 max, the Kano 6 max course is outdated? Let me think about that. It has been a little while. You know, a lot of it is solver based stuff, so I'm sure that those concepts are still generally good, and he's a great 6 max player. We are working on our next 6 max course, but we're not near launching that, so don't get too excited. But we're working on some new courses at Upswing. We got some fun stuff. We're working on a lab overhaul to kind of redesign the learning experience for people. We got some really exciting advanced course creators coming up that I cannot tell you today, but there will be announcements probably soon. Very excited for our future lineup of people. Okay. Also, I don't know if it's set up yet, but Code Doug is also going to get a small discount over on Upswing and for Lucid. So, Code Doug, the thing about Code Doug, the best part is it's versatile. It works in a variety of businesses. It's a great code. It's a great name. In my very unbiased opinion. The stream is on a delay. That is correct. We are not just putting this up live. Although these players are so bad, it is possible I could show them my cards and win. But it's risky. It's a little too risky for my taste. Alright, I'm going to raise big because this guy loves to see flops, and if he folds, I'm cool with that, but I'm also very cool if he calls and I can try and stack him. Nice. Nice. Alright, guys. Here's the game plan. Mainly bet the flop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, this is descending into madness. Oh, sorry, guys. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. If he leaves, dude, what the hell is this? Hold on. This makes no sense. You call flop bet, you lead. Not leading a 6 on the turn. This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Nonsense, baby! Welcome to Club WPT Gold. It is great to have you. Thank you for using Code Doug. And man, what are we doing? We are just playing poker on the internet, my friends. Wow. This guy. Okay, this guy seems like a good aggressive regular, so we're going to 3-bet him light. 3-bet him light, you know, he's more likely to be, I guess, like, willing to fold pre-flop or some shit. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna probably bluff the flop. Little 1/3 pot ski. Please don't turn a draw. Oh. Check range, I think, here. Check range. And then bet this river. Excuse me. Yeah, you gotta bluff this. Honestly, though, I think it could be good to stop bluffing. Fold. No! Oh, he called us with an 8. We're gonna have to reevaluate some stuff, guys. We're gonna have to reevaluate. People just do not. We got some posts going. Sorry, I had a coughing fit there. We're gonna have to reevaluate. We're gonna have to take a look at some stuff. Oh, man. Use code haircut. Are you guys making fun of my hair? Are you guys making fun of my hair? What did my hair ever do to you? What's up, DJB? Supreme Leader in the mix. Welcome, everybody. We're playing poker for real money. Wish I could pull up that hand and talk about it, but, should just barrel the turn. No, I usually you can. So typically you have bet ranges on the flush turns, but they're so low frequency you don't lose that much value by checking range. You can play out a check raise, but that's more of a heads up thing than a ring thing. I don't know in ring. Can't be that bad though, I don't think. And then obviously my hand's gonna be a river bluff. Don't bluff that. Why are you gonna bluff? Have a spade, have an offsuit hand. Nice removal. Doug, you will win 10K. I hope I don't win 10K. If I want to win 10K, what are we doing here, guys? That said, I'm barely even up money, and I've played 1,000 hands. Getting my warm-up on. Doug, are you connected somehow to this poker room? Like, are you promoting it or playing on it? There's a few reasons. So, my whole squad on Upswing Lodge, that kind of stuff, they're also all pretty connected to WPT. My editor, Thomas, he works Club WPT. He's got a higher up position there. I actually don't know his exact title, but he's edited all my videos. So obviously, we've talked a bunch about this, and you know, I'm mainly doing this because I think I can make a lot of money referring people over, but it's also cool to be able to help people on projects that they're passionate about and trying to succeed, and I want to help him succeed too. So there's that relationship. Obviously, a bunch of my poker playing friends, they're all promoting WPT. Brad, and I think it's Andrew. Actually, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Mariano and Rampage. I wouldn't say that we're close friends or anything, but those guys too. I'm really sorry for the coughing, guys. I don't even know where the mute button is. Anyway, 2 pair. Got to go for some value on this site. Seeing Doug ring again makes me feel like we're back in 2017. Yeah, it is a time warp. We're stepping back in time. I don't think Club WPT shadow bans winning regs, but if you have any proof of that, GB, please send it to me. Look, here's the good thing. Actually, this is kind of nice. What do we got going over here? Look at all this nonsense. I want to squeeze so bad. I'm not going to. Here's the thing. I am not a Club WPT pro. I am not. I do not get paid by them to do it. I'm just merely an affiliate, basically. So, I can lay into them all I want, and it doesn't really matter because, I'm not signed. There's no contract. There's no appearances. There's no representing the brand. I represent Lodge. I represent Upswing. I represent myself. I represent Lucid. I do not represent WPT. And so I can really say whatever the hell I want about it. So if they are shadow banning winning regs, that'd be fucked up. And I hope that's not the case. But I think it's kind of nice because you maintain some credibility, but who knows. Maybe it's just stupid because I could have gotten paid as well on the side, but what are you going to do? Last time I got paid for a sponsor, I ended up with CoinFlex tokens in my account. Welcome to the pod, by the way. Let's go down. Let's play the greatest hits. Absolute greatest hits. Spurious. Early morning stream. Strum. Excuse me. Guys, I really wish I was not doing this throat clearing stuff. I'm very sorry for that. I've just been sick, and something hit me the wrong way. Joe Ingram getting his cookies out. Cookie jars. Old school, man. Old school. Someone get Doug some water. Should I go get a coffee? You guys ever... So I had a sickness for a week. I had a really bad sore throat, fatigue, and congestion. And the sickness is mainly gone now, which is good. But you guys ever have that where you're still really congested, a lot of mucus, just the whole thing is going? I'm gonna quickly get a coffee. I made it back. Can we talk about that Queen 8 King Jack suited hand for a second? What the hell was that? So he floats Queen 8 on 6-4-2, and then leads a 4, and then barrels again. Bro, you are repping quads. What the hell? Welcome to the Code Doug stream. My name is Code Doug, and we're going to be Code Dugging on Club WPT Gold. Did I remember to mention the code? It's a good question. Alright. I want to cold call badly, but we're just going to fold. Oh, man. How have you guys been, by the way? I gotta say, there's something about streaming that I do enjoy. I like being able to talk to people and joke around and have fun. So, and the nice thing about one-tabling, if we're gonna go one-tabling, I think I can tell way more humor and jokes and joke around a lot easier. Because I'm not gonna have to be that worried about the poker, because it's one table and these guys are, you've seen them. Although hopefully we can end up, ooh, little nut flush draw. Hopefully we can end up with some shorter handed tables, would be good. Oof. I think this is a check. Yes, the nizzles! For shizzle my nizzle. 2/3 pot. I gotta be careful with saying stuff like that. You could easily go astray. All right, got some value. Ooh, is he at a 7? Oh, that was a classic Club WPT cooler. One guy has a pair, and there's 4 to a straight and a flush out there. But you know, what's the chance of a pair running into that? And then of course you got to limp in the next hand. I'm not gonna limp in, but I considered it. Okay, this is a great question from Dan Jeff. This is a great question, and I have an excellent answer. Dan Jeff asks, Doug, this site is so damn soft. What is it about it that makes it that way? Okay, let me set the table for you. Let me explain what's happening here, because I think it's important for us all to be on the same page with exactly why this exists, right? Because it truly is something special. This is like the Great Barrier Reef of poker. Basically, what's going on here is this site is only available to Americans and Canadians. So already anyone good at poker is basically eliminated. Now, you take the remaining people, and in order to be here, you basically have to watch poker vlogs. So now definitely anyone with any resemblance of life is totally gone. So you have all these vlog watchers that are using codes Brad and Rampage and whatever it might be, and they really like watching 1-2 at the Bellagio, or 5-10, or 20, maybe like some high stakes, whatever they like watching. I don't really know, guys. I'm not really a big vlog guy. We've heard my stance on this. So you're left with American Canadian vlog watchers, and the highest stakes is 248, and you can only deposit $2,500 a day. So you are left with people that like vlogs in places like Wyoming and Mississippi and Florida, and these people come together and somehow manage to find a credit card, and then somehow manage to put the right numbers into the site. I think we can all imagine the types of people that we're left with. You're not going to have any Euro pros, not even allowed. You're not going to have any real pros, the stakes are too low. You can only one table. This site is a bunch of one-tabling mouth breathers who are watching vlogs. People probably have vlogs up on the side while they're playing. Maybe that's what's happening. They're watching their vlog and they kind of forgot about the hand at play. So anyway, the point is, this site is so soft because of all of those factors. And then to top it all off, the software is so terrible, any sensible human would be driven insane in probably moments. So I think that kind of petri dish of factors is what makes this beautiful, beautiful thing, where we have people limping in what seems like every hand. But this person raised. That's not cool, bro. This table's actually getting worse. Excuse me. If I was in the challenge right now, I might leave, but because I'm shooting the shit with you guys, I'm not going to. Raw dogging? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I went to a wine tasting about a month ago, and one of the first places that we went, it was in Fredericksburg. Went to a really nice winery, and the woman came out, she talked about wine, and then she said, yeah, well, I drank wine, I normally raw dog it with no food. I'm like, did you just say raw dog? She did. She said raw dog, which is not what I was expecting to hear at a nice winery. But we were trying to say, what would the line have been on hearing a waitress say raw dog at a nice winery? I'm going to say plus 20,000? I don't know. Unlikely. Anyway. That's the last thing I remember, because after that it was a lot of wine. Darren White, what up, Code Doug? Guys here. Oh, nice. The memes. The memes are alive and well. Alright, got a pair of 7s. It's a beautiful day for some content. Our social media guy, Patches, just woke up. What am I doing here? I'm gonna have to call one. Big Blue could be bluffing. Walrus has just some cards. Okay. I think we actually have a good chance of being good here, guys. I'm scared about Big Blue. I'm not scared about Walrus. Unless Walrus has 9-8. Look at... Oh, he had an ace. Someone says, is it really the worst software ever? I can't think of software that is worse off the top of my head. WSB.com also very bad. Also another place we did a challenge. I don't often stream bankroll challenges, but when I do, I make sure to play on the worst goddamn site out there. Coming down to Club WPT Gold, use code Doug. Oh my god, I forgot to mention code Doug, didn't I? You guys realize I'm giving away all of the money I'm going to win in this challenge. You just have to use code Doug to enter. I'll do some other stuff too. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. You have to be from anywhere in Canada, I believe, and then there are 46 states that are eligible. There are 4 states that are not eligible. You cannot be a part of this if you are from Michigan, Washington, Montana, or Idaho. So no big sky country. Basically, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, I don't know, maybe Idaho's not Pacific Northwest, but if you're in the northwest of the country, probably gonna have a bad time. Consider going north or south. The good thing about those states, though, is that I don't think anyone, you know, really lives there that we'd want to be associated with, you know? I mean, anyone's welcome to watch the stream, except for people from Michigan, Washington, Idaho, and Montana. They're really not welcome. Okay, we got Ace Queen. I'm gonna do a little 3-bet ski. It's a big open. It's a very big open. Silent but deadly, huh? I'm gonna get jammed on here. I'm gonna fold into $100. Welcome to Club WPT Gold, where I'm going with. Yeah, this was just great. Look, by the way, note the expert Club WPT sizing. You make a 320 with 480 behind, so you have some play. You gotta have some play post flop. Take it down. Take it down. Excuse me. I'm probably mainly going to stream on my other setup, by the way. So in case you haven't seen, this is my recording setup, and this is like my work computer. Now this is nicer for poker. I have 2 40s, but it's way worse for recording. I have shitty webcam, I have shitty mic. It's not as good for recording. The lighting's over there, whatever, all that stuff. So I'll probably stream the challenge from that desktop, but this one's more comfortable. And being that this is a warm-up stream, I wanted to prioritize my comfort over your enjoyment. By the way, have I mentioned to head on down to Club WPT Gold, play with the best, because I'm going to be on here for 1 month, and then you're going to be left playing with whatever riff-raff has been scraped off the bottom of this goddamn barrel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bet 1/3 pot on the turn. We've got gut shots for bankroll. We've got walrus. I'm gonna just check the river. We're gonna go. Can I go for check call? It's kind of a weird line. What would want to bluff? Is that an over bet? I really don't know what this could be. 1/3 pot. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna fold. He have to turn something into a bluff. Yeah, it just seems unlikely. Hayden Charles says, wait, our comments are delayed? I'm an idiot. Your comments are so for those of you that are not familiar with poker streams, and I could see why, we've only had them for 10 years, why would you know there's a delay? But the way that it works, you can see my cards, and you're seeing me, but you're seeing me 4 minutes in the past. I see your comments in real time, and then you see me delayed, relaying your comments delayed. So basically, that is how streaming works. Welcome to the internet. It's great to have you. Actually, is it great? I don't know. Guy probably lives in fucking Washington. Francis Haisung, hi from Taiwan. Taiwanese fan living in Thailand. Well, welcome. I like Thailand. Went there once. Ooh, I'm actually going to Thailand next year. I got an event I'm going to. Should be fun. Should be a fun one. Looking forward to it. Live 1-3 games have tougher opponents than the site. I hope Rampage can prolong his marketing of the site. Yes, that's really what we need. We need more Rampage referrals. Elvin T says WBT Gold code Doug. Thank you. Can I make that guy a mod? I feel like I'm not gonna make you a mod, but I just want to. I'm gonna pin the message. Boom. Elvin T. Message pin. WBT Gold code Doug. I think I forgot. What's good about that, as we have a low jack limp here, I'm gonna isolate. This is probably not an isolation, but when in Rome. The good thing about Elvin T mentioning WBT code Doug is that I had forgot to mention code Doug today, but Elvin kept it, you know, kept the real. We're gonna just bet 1/3 pot. I don't think Walrus is so look, I'm gonna break down my strategy. I probably shouldn't be telling you guys this, but here's my strategy for this. What's gonna be for the challenge? I don't know ring poker ranges. I don't know what you're supposed to open. I don't know what you're supposed to 3-bet. I don't know what you're supposed to 4-bet. I know you're probably supposed to be pretty tight. Although there's antes on this, so maybe not. I really don't know. But what I do know is 1, you got to go out there and win some pots. That's going to be my strategy. And 2, knowing your opponent is going to be really important. And so it's all about vibes. And maybe I should consider for this challenge writing everyone's names down and having notes next to it. Because frankly, I'm one-tabling. I could probably do that. Or I could pay someone to do it. Or I'm sure one of you losers would do it for free. Sorry, I'm sure one of my great fans would love the honor of assisting me in achieving greatness. Code Doug. So, anyway, once you know the vibe of a player, then you're going to know how to approach some hands, right? It's about vibes. It's about reads. It's about everything. Doug must be getting millions for this. Am I underpaid? No, I am only making the affiliate codes. So basically, if people use code Doug, I can make a lot of money. If people do not, then I will not. But you know, it's all in the game. So I'm not a WBT sponsored pro, as mentioned earlier. But here we are. Cloud Strife says, "Good luck, Doug. Have faith, even if they don't sort multi-table out." I think we're one-tabling it up. We're one-tabling, fam. Only U.S. and Canada, and you cannot be from the 4 shittiest states. Sorry, you can't be from Washington, Michigan, Montana, or Idaho. But everyone is welcome to watch our stream today. Doug, will there be a schedule? You know, here's the thing. I'm going to stream a lot. I imagine for the month I will stream I'm gonna say 28 days, 29 days. I might take 1 or 2 off days, but I'm gonna stream most days. And I'm just gonna stream when I wake up in the morning. You know, maybe I'll do some workouts some days. Maybe I'll do a little bit of whatever some days. But my game plan generally is I'll stream pretty early because I'm an early riser, and then I'll probably end streaming in the afternoon, evening. I don't really want to be. We're gonna go for a block bet here, guys. Got him. Welcome to Club WPT. Actually, that call's good because he unblocks the gutters. I like. That's actually maybe that might be the best hand I've seen someone play today. Is this even Doug playing? What? You guys, I feel like, is it just me or has like overall conspiracy theories just really ramped up in the last few years? Is it even Doug on there? How do we know Doug can even see what I'm writing right now? He's not responding to it until he did. Isn't it a little weird that he thinks that you want me to believe that he's responding to what I said? It was a part-time job. Dude. You need to chill out, bro. It is 6:15 a.m. It is way too early for conspiracy theories. Get your coffee, hang out a little bit, relax. We can talk about the Pentagon at like 2 p.m. Shout out to Joe Ingram. I'm just saying. It was weird. No, we're not doing that. Alright, guys. We got ourselves a hand. We got ourselves a hand ski. And we're going to set the trap. I don't always trap, but when I do, I raise? I don't really know where I'm going with that. But anyway, my Whoop's waking me up. Thank you, Whoop. Okay. We are going to... It's so dangerous to call. We're going to trap one street. We're trap one street. Beautiful. Beautiful turn. And you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to give him the business. This is a full business. Business. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You are going to get some business. I'm all in. Nice. No set. I have to stop thinking like that. There's never going to be a set. This is fucking Club WPT. This is Ace Jack. Nice! Stacking people! Stacking people out here. Have I mentioned code Doug? Have I mentioned code Doug? Have I mentioned code Doug? Oh, I'll put a couple of this in here. Have I mentioned code Doug? Oh, by the way, I'm probably gonna be on my Discord. I'm gonna put this in the chat actually because I'm gonna be on Discord a little bit more for this. Let people know what's going on. I'm actually gonna pin that. It's my older Discord, but we're back. I'm gonna be on daily. Might occasionally post some stuff in there. But more importantly, you can hang out with the Code Doug community. Really, we're about good, clean living with Code Doug. And, yeah. That's it. Welcome to all the Code Duggers. It's just good to see people supporting the cause, you know? Kung Pao Nut says Loser Club. Loser Club. You know you're a heads-up player when you see 10-7 suited in the low jack and think this could be an open. We're gonna let it go. Alwyn says, are you worried that people who watch your live stream will want to join your table and thus make your table full of better players instead of the typical Club WPT Gold whales? Well, let me think about this. So anyone watching my stream probably watches YouTube poker content, so I'm feeling pretty safe. But I'll definitely keep that in my back pocket, Alwyn. I'll be on the lookout. I will be on the lookout. Because you never know. Once I do start streaming, by the way, I'll probably stream it on Twitch as well. I'll probably multi-stream this. Just get it kind of going everywhere. That would be good. That would be good. How many hours? Oh, Mr. Accountability. All right. If I had to guess the chance that I would be able to finish this prop bet. Ooh, we need to get this up on Poly Market. But I don't have money on the side because I don't know what's exact. There's too many variables. Like, I don't know what formats are going to be offered. I don't know how many tables. There's just too much variance, and I don't want someone to be like, I bet on this being one tabling, and then they made it 4 tables on the site. Because obviously, if they did that, I should have played this hand. I would have to play more tables because part of the reason it's so soft is because there's only 1 table. If regs can 6 table, the games go bad. I wouldn't be able to want to. I'd have to play all the tables. So that aspect I don't like. And then also I'm hoping that they're going to add in some other format tables, some shorter handed tables, whatnot. Maybe they could add some heads up tables. That would be great. So with all that stuff in mind, the rule is simple. I can only play games. Here are the actual rules. I can only play games that anyone can sit at on the site, and I can also only play cash games, and I can only play 2, 4, 8, or like this blind limit, 2, 4, 8, 1, whatever. That's outside of that, I can play as many hours as I want. I can play as many tables as everyone else can play. I can play all that stuff. So, I think I'm a dog. I think I can probably get the shorter-handed tables. If I get that, it makes me way more likely to be able to do this. But look, like here's the thing. I'm giving away all the money I win. Not this money. This money today I'm keeping. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Use code Doug. But in the future money, I'm gonna check raise this. This is a nice check raise hand. Or no, you want a 10 here. You want to check raise a 10 because you want to block bet check bet. You want to block bet check bet. So 10 is going to be better because then there's more improved. I know they're similar. I'll just call it whatever. Yeah, nice hand. You got me. Maybe the 9's better than the 10. I'm not sure. Actually, it's a good question. It's a good question. We got some people in the chat. Some people tuning in. It's good to see. Are you guys glad that we're back streaming some poker? Yo, can Code Doug afford a better mic? I could. If you were here earlier, you could see I have a perfectly great mic over there. Beautiful mic. By the way, do you like my painting of my dogs in the background? And I also have a painting of Inferno. Welcome to the soft streets of Inferno. I believe we're looking at a bomb site. Anyway, I have a beautiful mic here. It's the best mic. It's the greatest mic. It is a super high quality mic, but it's more comfortable over here to broadcast. On this computer, it's a warm-up stream, as you can note from my no overlay. Once we get rolling, should have played this hand. Once we get rolling, I will be using that computer mainly. I might do some of this though. Supreme Leader hanging with the regular folks. Yep, the good people. Mark Pachetti, what's up, fam? Welcome, Mark. Yo, can Code Doug... Oh, wait, no. I already read that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. The thing I'm concerned about is... the thing I'm mainly concerned about is... if I stream for these super long sessions... it's going to be hard to be creative and funny for more than a few hours. You know, it's going to turn into just zombie Doug. And then all the jokes, rather than being witty and intelligent, they're just going to be me saying Code Doug over and over again, which I don't do early on in the session. In fact, I think I haven't even mentioned Code Doug yet today. But later on, as it gets worse, I could see Code Doug just being kind of a thing we say a lot. It's kind of really Code Doug is a code word for Code Doug. Agent Zero, WTG, a grinder today, a legend forever. That's what's up. Yeah, man, that was epic. If you guys are not familiar with this, in 2008, I did a prop bet where I had to win $10,000 NL25 in a month. It was insanity. It's the only kind of public challenge I've lost. It was my first one. Excuse me. Got a lot of media attention, and I gave it my best. I won a few thousand, but it was just too grueling. Didn't make it. So now we're back. We're ready for action with another challenge that is going to be very hard. Alwyn Hughes says, Doug, you'd say you'd play based on vibes. What are your vibe reads for the players at your table so far? Okay, let's go through the vibes. Um, Big Blue, Big Blue. I don't have their VVIP and stuff, but Big Blue strikes me as solid. I would say solid. Magnolia, I've duked it out with. I would say Magnolia is kind of like bad reg, a little on the tight side. I wouldn't say not capable of some moves, but probably just leans tight. Never Fade seems a little FPS-y to me. You know, look at the screen. Never Fade. He's like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'll check read you twice. You know, Never Fade. Gut Shots for Bankroll seems reasonable. I'd say reasonable. They did have a weird jam in that one hand, which makes me feel like he's trying to stack me, but I'd say reasonable. That one, the Ace King call is reasonable. I'd say Gut Shots for Bankroll is kind of in the same Big Blue part. Babushka's a recreational player. Definitely watching some vlogs. And Walrus is my good friend. Likely from Montana, but just kind of found a way in. That's what that one looks like. And then Silent seems kind of tight, but maybe also bad. I don't know. This table's not that great. Let's actually. You know what, guys? You bring up a great point, which is, although this person has 1200, maybe it's actually okay. No, there's no. See, here's the thing, guys. We can so easily get another table going, and the people that play are so bad that there's really no reason to ever play on just like a mediocre table. It's just not. There's just no reason. So we're gonna go. We're gonna get out of here. And I'm sure somebody will hop in. Is there a Chris Babula? I signed up with Upswing and have gotten the shaft. What? The 5 seats giveaway. 0 benefits. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. So it is a little weird because Upswing and myself are different entities. So let me just break this down for people. Lodge, Upswing, and me are all different entities. So like, they're all doing different promotions for codes. I get why that's strange, because excuse me, I'm Code Doug, Upswing's Code Upswing, but I'm 100% of the ownership of Doug, but I'm not 100% ownership of those companies, and the companies represent shareholders. Excuse me. So the codes have to reflect the ownership groups of those entities, which is fair. That's what I wanted to do. I do recognize why that's kind of weird. Well, you're like, Doug, what the hell? I signed up with Upswing, and now you're doing Code Doug. I don't have a good solution for that, but I can say that all of the entities have promotions that they're running to get signups, so there is definitely value across all of them. But I'm just doing my own thing for my code specifically. It's a good question, though. I'm sure I'm going to get that a lot. Do appreciate you signing up for Upswing. I don't know if... Can we get Code Doug... Actually, let me get... Can we get... Is Code Doug active for Upswing? 10% off. Let's see if Code Doug works over there. I feel like Code Doug is OP and it should just work kind of for everything, but we'll see what we got. Nice. You know what we should do? We should see if there are sponsors for other products that would be down to hop on the Code Doug train, right? Like, what if like there's just stuff people like, and I can get discounts with Code Doug, and then everybody wins. You get a discount, Code Doug gets Code Doug, and then the seller gets sales. Just feel like these are the kind of things we should be thinking about. Oh, I have another thing I want to address. I want to talk to the chat about today. The rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated, and just because I'm playing 248 does not mean I'm busto. Okay. If I went broke, let's just say hypothetically, the only reason I would be playing 248 is because I have no other skill sets that could reliably make money, and I was forced to play small stakes. Oh shit. Am I busto? Maybe I am Busto. Regardless, we're playing 248. Hopefully we don't go broke. Already went broke. Yeah, Joey remembers. Joey, thank you for stopping by the way, man. My good friend Joe Ingram. I might have been the first poker streamer. It's possible. I was streaming on Justin TV, and it was horrible, by the way. You couldn't see the tables, you could just see me. And the reason I streamed it was to verify it was me playing the hands. It wasn't because I wanted viewers to see the hands being played. Obviously, you couldn't see the screen. So, but you could see me live, and it was 2008. It was like 17 years ago. It was crazy. All right. I'm really sorry for all the congestion, guys. I wish I wasn't so congested. Alright, we'll get Code Doug all set up for Upswing. Should be a 10% discount at some point. Not sure if it's working yet. If you wanted to buy Upswing stuff, just wait for a little bit and use Code Doug for a discount. Don't buy right now. Okay, I'm surprised no one sat me. What that tells me is that you guys are not using Code Doug, because I'm sure that someone would have wanted to sit in. Do you like my screen name, by the way? I feel like it captures the essence, the spirit of what we're going for. We have a little downtime here. Let me just get some shout outs going in the chat. What do you guys think? Music or no music? What I could do is I could just turn it off for you guys. I'm 100% going to listen to music, because otherwise I just go nuts one tabling for 30 days. So I'm listening to music. If we have copyright issues, I might have to undo it entirely, but I figured I'll just... See that like laggy thing? That happens to me a bunch on here. Okay. Lemon asks, it's real money basically. It depends who you ask. It can be redeemed for real money, but people are not treating it like real money, Lemon. It is real money. That or it's all ruse, but no, it's real money. 800 equals 800. In sweeps coins. Doug, do you think learning heads up is beneficial if you play pretty much only 6 max to full ring? I do think it is. It'll help you start tables. I'll teach you a lot of skill sets. I feel like one of the reasons why I had the success I had in tournaments was that I was used to playing these loose ranges. And then when I got into like a format with antes, I was used to battling it out everywhere. So that was a big part of my success in tournaments. Also running hot. So, you know, if you could pick, I'd say run hot. But otherwise, I'd say heads up is a pretty nice way to get better. By the way, Otis. Whenever I see the name Otis now, it's weird because my son's name's Otis, my oldest son. And I named it after my granddad. I don't know if you guys heard the story or not, but when my dad was a little kid, he was 9 years old, he got cancer. And he worked at the nuclear test sites in Nevada. And then one day he had cancer. And very shortly he died. So my dad and his 2 brothers, when they were really little, were left with just a mom out in rural, basically Las Vegas. And, you know, had a really tough upbringing trying to make it through without a dad. And so I decided that when I one day had kids, I would name my oldest son after him. His name was Otis Douglas Polk. He only lived to be 34 years old. I've outlived him now, which is kind of crazy to think. And I wanted to pay respect to my family, to my granddad, and so I named my firstborn son Otis Douglas Polk. So that's a little background. The name Otis, I've been in the Polk family for quite some time, and yeah, there you have it. Anyway, we're mainly farmers, my people, a lot of farmers. Weirdly, a lot of Texans in my family, even though, of course, I was born in California, I moved here recently. Lots of Texans. My great-grandfather is buried in McAllen, Texas, which is on the border with Mexico. But yeah, there you have it. When I see the name Otis, I think of that story. A little somber moment there, but I think a sweet moment, and yeah, I'm happy that I think it was a good name. It's hard naming kids, guys. It's like the first one, you have that great story, and then your second one, you're like, I don't know, Polks are from Tennessee. How about Knox? Okay. Anyway. A6. Open it up. And I love... Have I mentioned I love heads up? Have I mentioned that to you guys? Checking it back. Oh, what a beautiful turn. Actually, I believe we call this the Club WPT nuts because it's really pretty far from the nuts, but oh my god, we got a great river. It's good. He's way more likely to have 2 pair now with the Club WPT nuts. How much are we gonna make? Oof, beautiful, beautiful, absolutely. Oh, he had the nuts too. What are you gonna do? Both have the nuts. So Doug hit and ran the last table and is now bum hunting. Man, you are an angry person, Removed. You are an angry, angry person. Thank you for the kind words, guys, in the Code Doug Discord. I do appreciate that. If anyone's crazy enough to do it, it's you, Doug. I actually don't know if that's a compliment. Doug, if anyone is psychotic enough to waste their life grinding for no gain, for no viewers, for no reason, to just punt off a month of their life, and they're just psycho enough to waste that time, it's you, man. I believe in you. Thank you. Thank you, Scrooge McDonk. Another nice, really nice WBT 4-bet size there. By the way, you got to put 40% of your stack in pre so you have some post-swap play. Doug, if anyone is a loser enough to spend the time that it needs to get this done, has no life, no friends, nothing to look forward to, it's you, my man. I got your back on this one. Thank you. Thank you, Scrooge McDuck. Imperial Biscuit made a GIF. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I haven't even lost yet. I haven't even started yet. Anyway, I'm sure that the memes are going to be fresh. Fresh memes. Devin Hill, good to see you back, Doug. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. All right, so let's see what the people say about music. Ooh, a little flush. Music is good. Music for sure. Music's all right. Lower volume. Lower it a little bit. Okay. Go for some value here. I'm gonna go full pot. You know why? We got the Club WPT nuts, where obviously the real nuts is a 10 or 10-8, but we got the Club WPT nuts, which means our hand is so good that we have to bet the full pot because they just simply are not going to be able to resist calling. So it's nice to be able to get that value. A little chill hop in the mix. Oh, look at this hand. We got a spicy meatball here in the whatever. Birdmansky. Look at all these vultures. The vultures are descending upon. Oh, this guy's not a vulture. This guy is not a vulture. This guy also not a vulture, and this guy not a vulture. Okay. Okay, we have one vulture. One vulture. The SC next to 800, that stands for... Think about this. I don't know. Stupid chips. Seriously, cash. Somehow. Anyway. Okay. Doug, you're jacked. Thank you. Why are you making us cry, Doug? I'm not trying to make you guys cry. Well, I am, just mainly with my play. Not with my stories. Can you put on some hard rock? I'm not going to put hard rock on a stream. It's just the wrong vibe. For now. Who knows? Maybe we got to amp it up later. When I hear Otis, I think of elevators. There are a lot of elevators. There is a president in the Polk family. That is true. Randy, do you always play early in the morning? Well, I have not played online since I played Negreanu, really. So I guess yes. I don't know. Ooh, we had a serious confrontation. Ooh, can I see hands now? Oh, come on. Why is this busto? I want to make fun of people. Do you guys see that hand? A pair won a full stack there. And now even under the gun limp. What a time to be alive. Oh man, I can't believe how busted this site. I can't even pull up the hand history. I can't even troll that somebody just lost a stack with a pair there. Excuse me. Stack Overflow digs. I think that Code Doug is a beautiful name, and if you have another son, you should name him Code Doug. That's a really good point. How about first name Code, middle name Doug? Code actually would not be that bad of a name. Code Doug Polk. Kind of has a ring to it. Keep that in mind if you ever go back for round 3. Dan Polk is back. Your boy Dan in the mix, playing poker on the internet. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. I miss Day Trader. Yeah, I played some insane hands with Day Trader the other day. That guy was just, if you guys have not seen this video, it is really something. Chris Chef, I was diagnosed with cancer at 34. Cancer's the worst, my man. Thank God. Life is cigars and poker. I'd be sad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope that you fought it off, and if you haven't, rooting for you. Cancer is horrible. Excuse me. I'm rooting for you, man. All right. So we got Yellow Bike, we got Dynamo, we got Johnny Bravo, we got Four-Handed Pots. Welcome to the stream today. Yeah, so if you're trying to tune in the future, when we actually get this challenge rolling, what you gotta do is you gotta tune in at, I would basically just in the mornings, just fire up YouTube or Twitch. I'll be on both. Maybe even Facebook. I'll probably do all of them. Just fire it up. Come check it out in the mornings. I don't want to set, like, I'm streaming at 8 because I want to have a little flexibility. The Monday that we start, I'll stream very early. The Tuesday, actually, I'll be in a little later. But either way, I'll be streaming the vast majority of days. It's unlikely I stream past 5 or 6 p.m. though. Unless we're like close down the stretch and I put in some time, but planning on streaming, I don't know, 10-ish hours a day? 10 hours? Is that good? I don't know. Also gonna depend on how we do. If we're just smashing it, I'm likely to stream more to try and get there. If 2 weeks in we're getting crushed, it's not gonna be like, alright, time to fire up an 18-hour stream so that I can win 2K on the challenge. That would suck. I really don't know how it's going to go down, though. All right, check. Time to get some value. 1/3 pot here with our 8. Ooh, I'm going to check river. Nice. Code Jack Doug. That could be a thing. Could be a thing indeed. Oh, I think I'm gonna record a YouTube video today, guys. After this, I'm gonna break down the that Keating Peter hand. You guys see that? The one where they just put it in with a pair of set. Those guys probably playing Club WPT Gold, frankly. After seeing that. Okay. Got a little warm-up stream. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, chat, to the soft streets. I'm your host, Code Doug, and welcome. We're playing on what I'm being told is for real money. or coins that can be redeemed for real money, or I really don't know. I'm being told. Damn, Andrew Moreno won our 1K tournament yesterday. That guy is beasting it up at the lodge. All right. Going in the chat. Oh, when's daylight savings time? When's that happen, guys? Soon? Oh man, my man Lemon, Code Doug led me here. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. What's up, Flow State? What's going on, guys? Okay. One tabling is tough. You have a lot of time to fill. You have a lot of air time, you know? A lot of words to be said. So luckily, it's times like these that you learn to love the chat. I missed the Negreanu challenge. I'm sorry, actually, that was the Doug Polk challenge. I'm teasing. Yeah, Jamie was great. She did a really great job commentating that. Brady, of course, also did a great job. Do you get bored at these stakes? I mean, look, like so today we're just shooting the shit. I mean, this is basically for the lulz. I want to have a good challenge, right? So, I want to have a good challenge. Ooh, should I isolate this guy? No. Tom Texas Tomo. Shout out, Tom. What's going on, man? Lovely story, Doug, about why you named your firstborn Otis. Heart will be slightly less heartwarming when in a year's time you're explaining why you named your next child Code Doug. Gather around, little Code. I'll tell you about Doug. That would be quite the commitment. Strong name though. It's a winner's name if I ever heard one. Code Doug Polk. Someone sent me this meme the other day. It was a great meme. And it was a little kid and the dad, and the little kid said to his dad, "Dad, why is my sister named Rose?" And the dad said, "Because roses are your mother's favorite thing." And then the kid says to his dad, "Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, Dad." And the dad looks and says, "You're welcome, bench press." That's so stupid. I got a good laugh, though. Shout out to C4 Mike at the club. I'm sure he's not watching this, but if he happened to stroll by, it's a good one. All right, a few chat. What do we got going in the chat? Doug Polk, are you going to play any World Series of Poker this year? I'm going to say that I cannot confirm nor deny what I might be doing. Because look, guys, at this point, I just look like a hypocrite. I just say like, oh, I'm never going to do this again. Oh, and then 2 weeks later, Doug's streaming with Code Doug. I'm like, the old clips don't look good. So I would say at this point, don't trust what I say. But with that in mind, if I played WSOP this summer, I would play like a few events. You know, maybe like the Heads Up. I like that event. It's a fun one. Got second in it the other year. Which is annoying. I should have won. What are you gonna do? It's crazy, actually. That whole thing was crazy. Played 2 WSOP events about 2 years ago. I cashed both of them, and I got second in one of them. It's just crazy. Small field in that one. But to answer your question, I'm leaning no. But maybe it would be good to get out there and use Code Doug at the Rio. May she rest in peace. Rio Polk. Got the Rio chip in here too, guys. Little Legionnaire's disease, anyone? Little Legionnaire's disease. Good times. What else we got going in the chat? Oh, WSOP. Yeah, so the thing is, at this point in my life, like one of the nice things about streaming is that you can just have your normal life and stream. It's like I can stream and do stuff with you guys here, and it's all good, you know? If you start going to tournaments, then you have to leave your family behind or bring them with you, and those are both tough options. They're both tough. Sucks not seeing your family for a while, and then it sucks having to bring the whole clan, especially when the kids are really little. By the way, one thing I've noticed, and I feel like that the kid people in the chat are going to agree, it's crazy once you have kids, and then you hear your non-kids friends say stuff, and you're like, oh my god, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's like, it's crazy. It's like people say stuff, and you're like, what did you just say? It's like, I'm trying to imagine living in a world where I would say what you just said. You know? It's crazy. Things you hear. Oh, I pretty much have a kid. I mean, I have a dog. Oh yeah, bro, you definitely have a kid. That's the same thing. Dogs and kids. 100%. You're definitely ready for kids. I mean, come on. Probably didn't even use code Doug. Probably living in Montana. Welcome welcome everyone from Big Sky Country. You are of course welcome to watch the stream. Can't really do anything about it if I wanted anyway. We need like a location check. You know, you have to put your state in. Whether it's like Montana or Florida or Europe, whatever state you're in, you should. Canada perhaps? Well, Canada, that'd be nice. Oh, not again. We got the big pot energy brewing. We're trying to get it going. The Supreme Leader is back. What's up, baby? It's good to have you, Joey and the Gorilla ITT Joey. It's your boy. How do you check and confirm the promo code you used to sign up worked? Well, if you put it in and pressed enter, I'm going to say it worked. But maybe you could email support and be like, I want to make sure that my account has the code Doug registered, because if I don't, I'm sure the runouts are going to be a lot worse. And so it's really important here. We got pocket fives. Call. This is not a pocket fives board, guys. Steven Brill, what's up, man? Get your dongers out and Bing sub. We got some old school references, ITT. Little old school references. Griffin says, I was rewatching the Bankroll Challenge. Dude, the Bankroll Challenge was pretty epic, I gotta say. Those streams still exist online? That's good. Glad to hear that. Oh, Pocket Forbes! I had it the whole time. Doug, have you ever considered having kids? That's a great question. Well, I do have 2 dogs. So I'm pretty much already have kids. Is this the highest stakes you're going to be able to play on the site? That's a great question. I'm going to lobby them. I want stakes so people can get really hurt. Because clearly everyone... $800 means nothing anymore. Humdinger says, poker is dying in Sydney because the casino has a monopoly is dying. Doug, I need your help lobbying and set up a Sydney Lodge. As awesome as a Sydney Lodge would be, the Australian government is just... I mean, like, governments in general, it's so hard to set stuff up, man. You can't get stuff through. And I've talked to some people in Australia. Australia is particularly terrible. Mainly because you can't even use code Doug. But in general, like the things I've heard about trying to open poker there, they just for some reason really hate poker. They're anti-poker. They're aggressively anti-poker in Australia. Hibiscus, Doug, tell WBT to run 5 then 20. I'm ready to lose it all to you. Nice. I would appreciate that. Echoes 2165. Hello, Doug. Man, the memes. So many years of that meme, Echoes. Good to have you here. Cynical. Hey, Doug. As a beginner, should I learn poker math, preflop ranges, or something else first? Wow. Well, if it's your first time playing poker and you're brand new, what I'd say is you should probably do what most people do and play 248 on Club WBT Gold. It's a great spot to learn. It's cheap. It's effective. And you know, you can look up the hand rankings while you're doing it, which, by the way, I gotta say, while we're here, Poker Rules is actually in the drop down, and if you click it, it tells you the hand rankings. And I gotta say, and this was a point that was made to me by my social media team, I feel like this is kind of RTA if you really think about it, because I'm not totally sure the players on this site know which hands beat which hands, and they could have this up at any point and then look at it and become considerably better. I think it's wrong. I think that we should stand against things like this in today's day and age in poker. You know, it's a slippery slope. You know, first, it starts off with knowing a flush beats a straight, and before you know it, you're looking up turn probes. So I think we need to stand together as a community on this, the Code Doug community, that we are against RTA of any form, and I really feel like Club WPT Gold should take down this travesty immediately, because frankly, it's going to lose us a lot of money, guys. If people can this easily look up that a royal flush beats 2 pair, it's going to cost us possibly millions. So, you know, just let's make sure we lobby this together. I also don't love that they're putting the rules in here. It seems a little unethical to me. I don't want anyone in this game to even know that what an ante is, because frankly, they probably don't realize there's an ante. So, I think it's wrong. And I'm looking forward to the response from Club WPT Gold. I think that they owe it to the community to come forward and, you know, have a response for what are some serious accusations about the legitimacy of the site. So, my thoughts on that. Mike Kelly, is Club WPT gonna add multi-tabling? And I think he meant to say multi-tabling. And we're already getting into the part of the program where people can't spell. It's not even day 1, it's day -3, and people are misspelling basic words. What have I done? Have I signed up for this? What have I signed up for? But more importantly, what have you signed up for? Using code Doug today gets you access to a share of my winnings. And oh, by the way, let me explain how that works. So, I'm going to give away all the money I win in this challenge. Anyone that signs up with code Doug and deposits will probably do like a free roll thing, and I'll probably distribute the money evenly. So what that means is, if, let's just live in fantasy land, I win 100K. And let's just say that like I'm not a good promoter, which you could debate both ways. But let's just say that like 500 people sign up and deposit, and I win $100,000. Well, we can do some basic math. Everyone would win $200. Okay. I'm likely going to get more than 500 signups. Maybe I get 1,000. Then it's 100. Point is, maybe I get thousands. But whatever it is, it's just going to equal chop up amongst everyone that deposits. So, you know, even if you make a small deposit, if you're a net depositor, I believe, not even net, just if you make a deposit, you're going to be entered in this. So, all you have to do is deposit, play some small stakes, and use code Doug, and you will be receiving part of my winnings. And I'm trying to get WPT, I'm lobbying them. I'm lobbying them to match whatever I give out, to double it. I can't say they're going to do it. It would be the right thing to do. It'd be the fair thing to do, in my opinion. But again, like, how can we trust a site that tells you that a flush beats a straight in mid-session? It's hard to say. Very hard to say. Kung Pao Nuts, I gotta run for a bit. Good luck, and we'll be back later. Peace in love. Thank you, Kung Pao. Yeah, nothing says peace and love like Kung Pao. Kung Pao! Have a good time. It's great to see you. Okay. Edward Johansson, I really love getting advice on how to handle a meltdown from a childless friend. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough out there. Where can you see the hand histories on this site? My friend, you cannot see them, my friend. Look at this. I'm on hand 30 of 29. That's it. That's all she wrote. No hand histories for you. It worked the other day. Ooh, Heisenbahn. Heisenbahn! You know, this name feels inauthentic to me because you can only play from the US and Canada. Right? This guy is just probably named Ralph and lives in Kentucky. Heisenbahn! I don't even know what that word means. I hope it doesn't mean anything bad, actually, in retrospect. But then if it did, I could just blame Club WPT Gold. What does Heisenbahn mean? Is it a name? Heisenbahn. German to English. Heisenbahn. Well, this isn't very helpful. Heisenbahn translates to Heisenbahn. Is it not German? Translate from Chinese. I'm out on this. I am out on this. Okay. King 8. Shout out to the new members of the Code Doug Discord chat. Thank you guys. It's gonna be a fun one. Imperial Biscuit, first name Doug, middle name Code Doug. Doug Code Doug. Polk. And he can take his eventual wife's last name. No, we're not doing this. This is America. Sounds like some Idaho stuff. Doug Code Doug. Polk. That's too many. It's too many Dougs. You could argue one Doug is too many. Why no HUD? The amount of why no HUDs this challenge, can you imagine, guys, how many why no HUDs we're going to have? It's going to be insufferable. Why is there no HUD? I don't know. We got ourselves a cutoff post. We're going to raise light just to kind of take advantage of that. Now, this is something that's going to work less once people know I've said this. But for the time being, I think I can pounce on these posts and it'll be relatively good. No, not Hanky Poker. Okay, Johnny Bravo. Dynamo. This table's looking kind of reggy. Getting a little reggy. But again, we're not have to win today, so we're gonna just take it easy. Shoot the shit with the good people of Chadsville. I guess it's not Chadsville, it's not the watch. Okay. What else we got in the chat here? We got some people joining in, hopping in. Doug Polk is playing poker. That's correct. I just think the hand rankings thing is messed up. I don't know. Like, I just think it's messed up. What do you guys think? This is messed up. I mean, look, you can just clearly see, and you guys, actually, it's much worse than you think, because if I move myself, I'm a professional streamer. If I move my camera, you can see it goes all the way down to high card. So in theory, someone could not know that a high card. People could not even know that a high card doesn't beat one pair, and then they could look it up and be like, "Oh my God, I have no pair." I'm just saying. Pre-flop, flop. Okay. It's just not. It ain't right. It ain't right. Matthew Bryan, I put code Doug this morning and took all the money in my bank account out. Sounds right. Oh, that's not how you want to use code Doug, my friend. That seems more like a code rampage move. Okay. All right. How are we doing, everyone? Yeah, chat's coming to life. You guys must have had your coffee. You're getting ready for the good day. You've already used code Doug. You're like, it's going to be a good day today. What were we talking about before that? I think we're going to have some call-ins on the stream, you know, especially because it's one tabling. You know, someone calls in, talk about topics. That'd be great. If I lose money, will the subs pay? Oh yeah, that's important. If you guys sign up for my giveaway and I lose money, I actually collect it out of your account. No, that is not true. That is not true. If I lose money, it's on me. DSFBDSFV, great creative screen name by the way, says, "Hey mate, just wanted to say thank you for all the great content. Anyway, gotta run now because I'm not gonna read that." I thought that was gonna be a nice feel-good moment, and instead it was about your nuts. Okay, Jeremiah Chambers. We're getting some testimonials in the chat. I took a code Doug this morning, and when I woke up, I feel like $100,000. What a great testimonial. We need to get that on CodeDoug.com stat. Oh, by the way, it's not operational right now, but eventually CodeDoug.com will be where we have the results of the challenge. If you want to see how it's going, head over to CodeDoug.com. I thought it was a creative way of keeping the updates to you guys. All right. Okay, we got a post, we got a raise. I'm going to go ahead and just call. I'm going to take a flop. I'm in position. I fancy myself a bit of a heads-up player. I like being in position. And my friends, we have a flush draw. Which again, basically the nuts here on Club WBT. I don't have a lot of aces here, pretty. I don't love that. Now I block folds. Don't love that either. This has become bad. Well, we have a flush, but I don't love my flush. Oh, Heisenbaden. Great. I'm just gonna fold. It's a believable story. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry for the congestion. It's weird. I still feel like a little bit sick, but I'm not. It's not bad anymore. Stock Messiah has a good way about how to get over losing 5K. So let's just say you lose 2K. How you feel better about it is you lose 5K the next day, and then you don't feel as bad about the 2K. That's a really good point. Never thought about it like that. Never thought about it like that. All right, let's get some guesses in the chat, guys. Let's get some guesses in the chat here. The Lodge Championship Series begins today. By the way, you know what one of the nice things about working with a bunch of companies, owning parts of companies, whatnot? So you always got stuff going on. I really like when we have tournaments going on at the Lodge, except when I'm overlaying. It's fun to sweat them to some extent. But what do you guys think? So in the Lodge main, it's a $1 million guarantee. It's a 3K buy-in. I'll show you guys this. I talked about this earlier. Yeah, here are some of the winners of the main. They won 400-ish K, which is what we overlaid last year. What do you guys think what do you guys think this is going to end up being? What would you guess the main event prize pool will be? $1 million guarantee, 3K buy-in. Ooh, that's playable hand. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. 3K, 1 million. What do you think? We are in Texas, so I don't know if that's good or bad necessarily for this, but I got my guess. I'm going to let you guys guess first. I got a guess, which I hope I'm not way wrong on, but I feel pretty good about my guess, but maybe not. Okay, we're taking a flop here, guys. Flop to queen, so reasonable start. Not great the aces out there. Not loving that. And check it over. Not loving the ace being over there. Looks like a half pot bet. Okay. Now I'm really not liking life, but he's likely to check back. Ooh. I think this is a nice check call hand, guys. You block king, king, you block ace, king, block a bunch of hands. Yeah, it's a nice check call hand. Could block. I don't love block there. Alright, where was the chat? Oh man, I'm in this chat with a bunch of Euros. Some select Euros. And I gotta get them the bad news. No code Doug for you. Sad face. You hate to hear it. You just absolutely hate to hear it. We have to protect our people, though. If we start letting in Scandies, it's all over. Imagine getting to play poker with 7 Americans. Well, I guess also Canadians, but eventually that's gonna be America too, I think. Last I checked. Man, that hockey game was crazy with all the fights. That was great. Check that out. It's pretty good. Big Pants Doug, you been playing any Counter-Strike? No. If I play Counter-Strike, I become completely obsessed, and before I know it, I'm spending 14 hours a day on Inferno. So instead, I'm gonna spend 14 hours a day playing 1, 2, 4, 8. Way more reasonable. I don't know what that was. Stonk Messiah. We on Fort Knox conspiracies right now here, bro. Pentagon's next week. Wow, you had the coffee. Said I waited. I said I'd wait, and now it is 7:08 a.m. I am going to go back to the conspiracy theories. That's good to have. Is this really live? Jesus asks, is this live? Is it really live? Or do you want me to think you're live? By the way, I think we need to leave this table immediately. It just folded to me in the straddle. I'll post my blinds for the sake of just, discussion. But I don't ever want to see another hand on this entire experience on the site where it folds to me in the big blind. It's just wrong. It's not right. All right, you guys got your guesses in? What you think the 3K main event, $1 million guarantee is going to be? I got my guess. You guys ready? This could be so stupid. I'm putting it out there. I think we'll break 2 million anyway. I'm going $2.1 million prize pool. Again, I might be insane. If we end up with an 800K prize pool and we overlay 200K, this is going to be I'm gonna be eating my words some. But I think we're gonna. I think we're not only gonna cover. I think we're gonna cover what would have been the prior guarantee anyway. It's just too much risk though. 2 of the last 3 years we overlaid hundreds of thousands. People don't realize poker businesses. You have tons of labor. When you're overlaying like $1 million a year, it's just too detrimental to the business. It's not something we're gonna be doing in the future. If you have an occasional overlay, it's fine. We obviously always pay out all our overlays, but our strategy needs to be less overlays because it's too brutal to put together all this thing and then lose 400K in overlays. It's just not what we should be doing. I know that's shocking, everybody. Shocking news. You guys think 700K prize pool for LC, 900K, 500K overlay? I hate you guys. 800K? You guys don't even think we're gonna hit 1 million? Oh my god. Have I mentioned we're gonna have almost like, what is it, 60 satellite winners or 80 satellite winners? I don't even know what the number is. It might even be 100. Who knows? We probably already have like 150, 200, 250K in the prize pool. You guys are crazy. 1 million? 1 million because that's the guarantee. You guys are pretty bearish on the lodge tournaments. We just had a $400 tournament and we got $1 million in entries. That's pretty good. Oh god, is crypto down? Someone's talking about crypto. No, it's still tanked from yesterday. You guys are scaring me. I'm hoping for 2 million. You're saying it's going to be 800K. We have so many satellite winners. If our tournament has 300K in overlay and it's like half satellite winners, it really might be like the softest tournament ever. Doug, why is it always 1010 on your office clock? Because it's the highest pocket pair I could put in my clock. Caleb Fell, Doug, do you want to pay for my student loans? If not, you could also pay me to come to Texas to play at the lodge. Wow, Caleb, you're really putting a lot of great ideas out there about how I can give you money, right? Whatever happened to the American can-do spirit of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and paying off your student loans yourself? Whatever happened to that? And I know how you can do it. You can head on over to Club WPT. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not giving you money. That's a pretty easy one. Lemon, any final thoughts on Coin Central? Oh, that's Lemon. So first off, thank you for bringing that up. I started Coin Central 8 years ago. Kind of a crazy ride. We had a period where we were making a ton of money from affiliate stuff during like the peak of the crypto cycle, I don't know, 5 years ago. Crash. Came back up a bit, whatever, all this stuff, and we ended up selling it. I'd say overall, I think we broke around even. It wasn't a big win by any stretch of the imagination. I'm leaving this table. I'm not playing at a table where it folds to me in the big blind. I'm sorry, I'm not willing to do that. The site's too soft. Oh, can I not stand up? Can I go to the lobby? There we go. So, yeah, I mean, we learned some stuff. Coin Central, by the way, still ranks really well on Google. It was really weird. Yesterday, I Googled, why is ETH down so much on incognito? And one of the top articles was from Coin Central, although it's not there anymore. And so I went to Coin Central to read about it, and I'm thinking to myself, this is strange. I'm reading an update from a site that I used to own that I sold to someone on why a thing happened. So Coin Central does rank really well for crypto terms. The problem with Coin Central was, not to put on my businessman hat for a moment, but it's generally speaking a bad idea to try and build audiences without a game plan for how to monetize them, because then you might have viewership, but advertising deals are usually not that good unless you have a large audience or large viewership. And so trying to make money purely from advertising, it's just not a great model unless you have a lot of people to advertise to. And so for small to medium-sized sites, you really need to have a good monetization mechanism, and we never had that. So it was kind of a critical flaw in the business, and it was cool. It was a good learning experience. I also learned to not let fees be in charge of spending, which is good. Everyone's got that one friend that's ready to fire. But I learned some things, and that's the thing, you know, like sometimes you're going to start stuff and it's going to fail. Like I've started, you know, good chunk of companies have been involved or whatnot, and sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't, and you learn. And as long as you learn something and gave it your best, and you know, you take away things for the future, then you didn't really lose. So life's short. I want to do cool stuff. I like building stuff. You know, it's funny. I'm a little less motivated by money, generally speaking. I'm usually a little bit more inspired by trying to do something cool, which is very believable, as I let you guys know about how Code Doug works over on Club WPT. Have I mentioned Code Doug? It is an incredible code. It gets you an equal share of all of the money I'm going to win on my 100K challenge. So head on over now to Club WPT Gold today. That was a really great plug. Okay. What else we got going in the chat here? Do you trust Bovada Poker? I don't know. They have paid out for a long time. Doesn't mean they always will. I don't know. I really don't know. Caleb Doug, I think you might have a gambling addiction. Oof. Hitting hard here on day -3. Hitting hard. Okay. Who wants to come on down to play some 248 with Code Doug? All right, let me read some more comments in the chat here, guys. I don't know what PI is. Stonk. I think Doug has a gambling solution. There you have it. If you win an entry into a lodge tournament, yes, you will have to come play it in Texas. I might be getting bum hunted, but they're the bums being hunted. They didn't realize it yet. How about that? The trap was sprung. The trap was sprung. Okay. What else we got going here? What else we got going on social medias? What else we got going on the social medias? People are so angry these days. Politics and what have you. Doug, is the lodge hiring prop players? That's going to be a no from me, dog. You're not hiring prop players. We've got some very, very, very soft games, but you're going to have to win money in them. Doug, did you ever cross paths with that British guy you suspected bugged your computer years back? I did not. I did not. You're talking about Joshua Tyler. I never did. I wonder what he's up to nowadays. Probably some legitimate activities. Okay, here we go. We got AJJ Williams in the mix, ready to go. King Jack. flop. And this guy is he's just getting some authority, asserting some authority out of the gate. No, not Scuzzlebutt. No! No, no regs. Oh yeah. Oh, this is good. This is a good situation developing. We got ourselves a good situation developing, guys. Pocket queens, baby. Pocket queens, baby. All in, AJ. All in. Nope. Okay. Oh, this is a good flop. How about the flop? Check turn. I should maybe just barrel off here, frankly. I'm going to put this guy in. Only the most serious of poker here. Oh, you had a king? Oh! I really thought we were good. Alright, AJ Williams, you got me this time. I could probably just call turn. Yeah, I like raising. If he's got some kind of equity, let's just stack him. Call here with our pocket pair. Not a good pocket pair flop, my friends. We're going to bet small on the flop here. Clear turn check. Have ace king. Oh, king jack. It's going to be good. Oh, I'm going to have to answer what one SC is worth so many times. It's $1. One SC is $1. Straight cash, homie. I'm going to squeeze here. With a shitty hand, I think that AJ Williams has Garbaggio and Scuzzlebutt. He's probably opening too wide. We're going to check the flop. I'm out. I'm out, guys. No, it's Reg Central. I'm gonna need some short-handed tables. If they could put heads-up tables on here, then I think we'd have a real shot at pulling this off. My ring poker leaves a bit to be desired. Isn't the rake on this site awful? Is Doug saying more rake is better? My take on the rake, I didn't do that deep of a dive, but I looked at the top 4 sites for rake. And this site's rake as a percentage was actually the lowest. I looked at GG, I looked at like one of the lowest. But its cap is super high, which is definitely going to be worse, I think. Pretty sure. So the key with that, you pay way more rake when you go 5-handed. So you need to stay 3 or 4-handed or heads up. I say as we go 5-handed. So that's an important part of it. And then also, what was I going to say? Yeah, so you want to stay short-handed, and then bigger pots probably to be slightly more conservative in theory. Also no rake back, which is not the best. However, you get to play with people like AJ Williams, who has somehow logged 13,000 hands already. How is that possible? Everyone's played so many hands, man. I don't even think one of these guys has used Code Doug. Big Slick 69. Classic screen name. Tried and true. Ooh, my favorite hand here, guys. We're gonna have to go after Big Slick. Dipping. So how do people have so many hands? 17,000 hands? The site just launched. These people have nothing to do. My God. All right, we're going in, guys. We're going in. We got our favorite hand. We're locked and loaded. We're ready to go. Nice! Got one through on him! Yeah, get fucked, bro. Sorry. Good 3-bet bluff. Keep those ranges balanced. Finally, something worked for a change today. How much have I've got 6K in my account. I think I deposited. How much did I deposit? 4,500. I'm 1,500. That's not a good sign, guys. 1,500 after 1K hands. Actually, that's not that far off the pace I would need. I've had some beats. And I've punted some stacks. There you go. At some point, we probably have to try and play our A game. Doug, what stock have you lost the most money in? I mainly buy market funds, man, when I buy stocks. So, probably Riot. If he makes money like this, I will be mind blown. Have you guys seen the people we're up against? Do you know the situation? Magnolia. Dipping. Doug is playing like a fish. See, this is the important part. Let me give you my strategy. Let's say that you're a shark and you swim in. The fish will see you and run, right? So you can't catch them. But now let's say you also look like a fish. You infiltrate their school, and now you're swimming amongst them. And then before you know it, a shark eats you. I don't know what that has to do with me playing in these games, but I assume that there's some kind of analogy in there for what's going to happen in this challenge. Doug wants to out-donk the donks. That's exactly right. Oh, Promised Land. Promised Land is one of those guys. Doug, if even the so-called best no-limit hold'em player doesn't want to play Rex, how do I have a chance? He's terrible. He's playing like a fish. Bro, welcome to the stream. Chill out, enjoy, listen to this. Listen to the soft sounds. It's gonna be good. It's gonna all be good. Yeah. So basically, the game plan here is to play poker. Outlaw Spin says, do you think anyone could repeat a heads-up challenge with another well-known player? It feels like poker from the entertainment side is dead. Yeah, I mean, I think those types of challenges are really fun. I think that they're good for poker. But it's tough because... Ooh, wow, this guy is really spicy. It's a spicy meatball here. It's tough because someone has to be willing to get wrecked. And getting wrecked loses a lot of money. So it's a little less likely people are just going to sign up for that. Doug, you know, even though you aren't paying my loans or giving me money, I still enjoy watching you play. Thank you, Caleb. As we have a nice little post here in the cutoff. Big Slick 69 over there. What's happening here? Guys, all in. This seems like a call, not a jam. Just in case Sir Campsalot. Well, I mean, look, if Sir Campsalot comes along, I'm gonna have to call anyway, because it could be Ace King, right? Oh my god, that'd be so sick if he jams. Don't jam. Don't jam. I would be so mad if he jammed here. Alright, nice. Queens? What the hell? Queens? You jam Queens over a limp? Mother of God. Mother of God. Doug, why aren't you streaming this on Twitch? Because I didn't know how to do that. Because my team isn't here yet. They're gonna set stuff up. It'll be good. that guy have queens? Just raise, bro. Just raise. It's unbelievable. The games are nuts on here. Got it. You got to give credit where credit is due. Doug clearly been working hard in the solvers, fighting that ace attitude to bluff. Real deep work. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I have been doing a lot of work. I've been doing the range work, putting in the reps, and yeah, there you have it. Oh shoot, I missed the chat. Show the chat. Code Doug in the mix here. We got ourselves a nice cutoff post. We got ourselves a nice under the gun limp. Poker is I'm gonna limp behind. I'm gonna play this one tricky, guys. I'm gonna play this one a little tricky. Doug, what's the worst part about being famous? Is it the part about being always having people ask you to pay for their student loans? Yeah, that's not great. I'm gonna call one here with top pair. I'm gonna call one. What side is this? Why no HUD? Welcome to the stream, Dano. I'm gonna check turn. Nice. Perfect size pot for our hand. Perfect sized. Oh, pocket pair. Nice. AJ Williams, he's back. He's ready for action. We're going to call up. And by the way, guys, there is an ante in this game, too, so just keep that in mind. It's basically the size of the straddle is the ante. So things are going to be a bit bigger and looser than you might normally be accustomed to. I miss Dougie grinding online like this. Well, here you have it. Salty Rick. Lord knows how often this is going to be happening in the future. Okay, we're going to bet the flop here. The idea is, if they fold, is hands that had a lot of equity against us. And if they call, probably going to give up. Yeah, I'm just going to give this up. We do have a diamond now. Oh, bluffing these guys, though. Why do I do this to myself? I'm going to go for it. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, you got me, Lucas. You got me, Monty Lucas. Having the diamond does seem good, though. I think maybe bluffing is bad. Should we go back to bluffing is bad? Those were fun days. Is bluffing bad? Who's to say? Yeah, we gotta do some call-ins. Hi, Doug. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm here to ask, why don't you have a HUD? What side is this? The problem with being a Lucy Spaz player is that people can just pull up and see your VPIPs. It's not great, you know? That said, I've played a lot of heads up and three-handed. So, see, I'm not quite that spazzy, but it's definitely possible. Promised land. I am absolutely terrible. Otherwise, I'd be rich like you. Clearly not that rich man. I'm here at 248. Life on the line. I do wonder if Doug will end up proving the site is rigged. That's an interesting take. Let me make sure to put that account on a special thing just to make sure I get all their takes in the future. Okay, now he's set. I'm gonna see every one of his takes. Let's get back to the Pentagon. What happened there? It was a part-time job. What does Code Doug get you? Well, I'm glad you asked, iRock noobs. Code Doug is going to get you a one-time exclusive entry into my 100K giveaway, where I'm giving away $100,000. It's pretty simple, actually. AJ Williams, my man, in the chat. Check it back. This is not good. This is not good the way this is going. The ace is very believable. Wisps asks, how much better would you say your game has become in the last 3 years in percentage? Okay, that's a good question. I would say about minus 17%. Because I've done no studying and I've gotten older. Done a little studying. I did a little lucid heads up play, but yeah, I mean, ring. Before I sign up, does Code Doug get me rake back? I don't think anyone has rake back, Brandon. Unfortunately. So, it's not a good answer. My Discord invite link expired, is that right? I'll put a fresh one up there. It shouldn't have expired, it should be fine. Okay, don't bluff here, dog. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is the new strategy. We have to not bluff. Promised land. What I meant, Doug, is that if you can make money playing like this, I will literally be mind blown. Not saying it in a negative way. I've been making it harder on myself. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do then, Promised Land, is just try to play good poker. And I think the chips should follow where they may. This is a warm-up stream anyway. I'm not super try-harding it up because we don't need to win right now. I'm just shooting the shit with my good fans, the good people, all of our viewers today. More rake is better. Shouldn't we play on the site with the highest rake possible? That's a really good point that a good banana makes. Because if the good players can't play, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, from what I've seen, that argument seems to hold up on this site. We've got Walrus, who's 3610. We've got Monty, who's 4410. We've got AJ Williams at 5222. And we've got Sir Campslot, who's 5411. Guys, I'm just saying. And then we've got Magnolia. You know, what are you going to do? I'm just saying, I think you're going to be hard-pressed to find a softer full-ring game than this. Oh, here comes Mayor Plant in on the min-buy. I think you're going to be hard-pressed. This hand has 3 limps. I'm just saying. We are in a time warp. VVIP is across all hands everywhere. That's correct. We got some people coming in. Come into the chat, guys. Welcome. Can someone grind 10L with $100 on this site? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I'm gonna break down the Keating hand today, by the way. The 9763 hand. That's a crazy hand. I'm gonna do a little breakdown action. Do you guys want to see that later? I'll record it after the stream probably, and then it'll go up later today. Should be good. Should be good. Because my Twitter is under review. Oh, because I added code Doug. You gotta give credit to Poker News. They got the article up. Honestly, I think if we can get them to put heads up, tables up, we have a real shot. Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna have a chance. Because ring poker is just too. I mean, we're one tabling, right? Yeah, there's just no. We're gonna need shorthanded. There's no way doing a ring. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Doug vs. Berkey heads up. That would be great. Doug, who's a better high-stakes cash player, you or Brad Owens? I don't know Brad Owens, so I'm not sure who you're referencing. Okay, AJ. I'm gonna have to come in over the top. I'm in there. 180 to go. It's not good. Queens. Ace! Ace! Oh, the disaster queen on the river. Yeah, 50 blinds. But I should just fold. We're gonna need heads up, guys. We're gonna need heads up or it's gonna be a long challenge. Again, we're in the warm-up. I think I could fold that in general. It's hard for superior people, though. Doug, what's your longest session online live and how drained reactor? I once played a 34-hour session at the Bellagio. Something like that. 30 hours? It was over 24 hours for sure. It was a crazy grind. I think I had pictures of the stack somewhere. We used it a bunch of... oh, wait. Yeah, here we go. I love that now this is... oh, shit. Where is this? I love that it's when to quit a losing session. So this stack... I bought in with a normal... I bought in with big chips, but like normal amount of chips. And then by the end, it looked like this. I also love that our article on this is the smart approach to losing poker sessions, when to quit. And we took an image of me when I played for a full day to get unstuck. That's a really great. Do as I say, guys. Do as I say. All right, AJ. Will oh wait. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, I folded. Good. Millville, can you do a little write-up after each session? Bank will start, bank will end, so we can see the progress if we miss the stream. I'm going to put updates in some capacity on codedoug.com. John DeMars, Doug, I'm heading to Austin soon. Do you have any good card rooms around there? Interesting. I have to think about that. Any good card rooms in Austin? It's a good question. can't say I know one. Alright. How long until this Burns dug out and he retires again? I'm gonna say 1 month. Ooh, AJ Williams. What the hell, man? AJ Williams wants this pot. Wait, what just happened? People had cards still. What? 2 guys had cards still. This site is just the buggiest. What a great piece. They're not. I'll tell you what, guys. They're not gonna hang this one up in the Louvre next to the Mona Lisa. It's really. It needs some work. Alright, AJ Williams, the ace king, huh? Oh, my mouse has low battery? That seems bad. The mouse is saying, warning, low battery. Oh god, and then this cable doesn't extend? Ugh. Okay, I can't lounge anymore. Got mouse problems. Thanks, man. I'll check it out. Not usually up this early, but I'll enjoy tracking your progress. Curious to see how quickly you complete this. All right, we gotta put some heads-up tables in. That's the key. The key is to play some 2-4 heads-up. The problem with heads-up, by the way, is that the blinds are way lower because it's not 2-4-8, it's 2-4. So. Probably not the best idea to be streaming for hours before the challenge starts, but I want to get you guys hyped up. Yeah, and my mouse is about to die. I hope I don't run out of money on this site. That'd be embarrassing. Sort of challenge I've run out of money. I'm gonna record this Keating video actually, I think here. Post that later. Should be a good one. Okay, guys, so let me get caught up to speed here. All right. Okay, guys, so we're gonna call a session for the day. I don't want to burn myself out too early here, and I want to record this YouTube video on this Keating breakdown. So what are we doing for this? Let me just give you some breakdown because obviously you guys are gonna like some streams. So to start off with, I'm gonna aim to stream every day at 8 a.m. That's my goal. Some days I tend to wake up really early and randomly, so when that happens, I will stream early and randomly. But a pretty safe bet is 8 a.m. will be good. It's gonna start on Monday, so I might even stream it the next few days. Just like wake up and just shoot the shit and just kind of like get used to doing it. But I might not. We'll see. March 3rd it begins. So March 3rd we start. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna try to do it on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook. And I'll probably try to do like. Think about this. Probably try to do 8 a.m. until 8 until noon or 8 until 1. Maybe take a little break and then do an afternoon stream. That seems probably healthiest. I want to get about 10 hours in a day. So I'll figure out the schedule, I'll put it up. It'll mainly be 7:30, 8 a.m. Central Time. But again, like, it's going to move around some. So I will stream most days for the whole month. I might take off St. Patrick's Day. Maybe. And it also depends how it's going. If I'm like doing really well, I might just start like hammering away. If I start getting crushed, I'll probably be sad. So I do want to just say though, guys, like over the years we've done a lot of poker streams, and I've had some great times. I remember winning those tournaments up in Canada. That was really good. I know that I've not streamed much in a long time, but I do appreciate the people that tune in to watch it. And one of the cool things is seeing the people I've seen for, I don't know, years. Like Echoes with the Hello Doug, SG Brill in the chat, saw him earlier. Just people that, you know, have supported me over all this time, and I really appreciate you guys. I don't know if what we're going to do is possible or not, but it's going to be a fun month. We're going to have some good times. I'm going to try and be humorous as much as I can, although I'll probably burn out a little bit at some point. And I'm just going to try and make it a fun experience, you know? Like, I think poker needs more events. I think this is a good opportunity to do one. And I'm going to try and challenge myself, so I think that's pretty cool. I also want to make a note, if people are going to gamble on this, I'm not betting on this because I'm at the mercy of WPT. Like, I'm not one-tabling because I love one table, obviously. I'd rather play more tables. I don't know when that's going to happen, so there's some variance with that. And then I will try to see if I can play some heads-up tables, so there's some variance with that. Basically, don't be betting on something and then get angry at me because it's changed somewhat as we go along. The rules that I will abide by, I'm going to play 2, 4, 8, or a rough equivalent if there is a stakes change. And I am going to play the max number of tables the site allows. And I am going to play the shortest handed that I'm able to play on the site. But it has to be a table that anyone can sit. So those are going to be the rules. If you want to bet past that, it's on you. I think I have a chance. I think I'm pretty unlikely to pull it off, but I have equity. And I want a hard challenge, so you know, we'll know pretty quickly if I've got much of a shot or not. And it's mainly going to be short-handed stuff because, you know, we played a lot of full ring today. That cannot be how we do this. We are not going to make it playing full ring. It's just not enough hands. Even though some soft people and whatnot, like this challenge can't be like I wait for aces because it's just too many buy-ins. So we are going to be hopping tables. We're going to be closing down ring tables. I'm going to try and play heads up mainly. I'll play some 3 or 4 hand, whatever it is. And I want to get high win rate, low number of player hands in, and then also the rake is half. The rake is half at under. I think there's a really key threshold. I think playing with over 4 players at a table is a mistake because basically the rake cap doubles when there's 5 players. So I'm gonna avoid 5-handed plus like the plague. Unless we're in a situation like I played with a guy earlier named Mad Hatter. You guys probably saw from earlier in the sesh. If I get the Mad Hatters of the world in there, then I'm probably gonna have to duke it down some 8-handed. But that's a rundown. I will say it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time, and I look forward to interacting with you guys and making this a fun challenge and just getting the good word out about Code Doug and what we're all about here at Code Doug. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today. I'd say just check in the mornings, okay? If you're in North America, if you're in Europe, maybe around afternoon. Check in, see what's going on, either here, Twitter, I'm just saying words. Here, Twitch, or Facebook are probably what I'm going to do. And just see what we got rolling. And, you know, you might be able to see me playing. Okay. I think that's it. I'm going to be at the lodge the next few days, at least a couple of days during our main event. So you want to stop by and see me, say what's up. I'll be there for this $1 million tournament that I hope we don't overlay. Did I mention Code Doug today? I might have forgotten. Don't remember. Anyway, with that said, I did a video about my 100K challenge. If you've not checked it out, check that out. And then I will post this Keating video later today. I'm gonna try and post YouTube videos while I'm doing this too, just because why not? Let's just go full aggro on the content streets. With that said, guys, appreciate all of you. Thank you for today. Oh, and by the way, it's gonna look more professional than whatever this piece of shit you're looking at your screen is right now, because this is just ridiculous. This was basically just I'm incompetent with a computer and wanted to stream. So there you have it. Alrighty. That's going to be it. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a good hang. I'll see you soon. Peace.